My name is Martin Brühl. Thanks for having me to LaSalle Investment Management and to you, Richard. I'm here with effectively two hats on. The hat I'm wearing with great pleasure and honor is the head of the president of RICS, the world's largest self-regulating professional body in real estate. In a nutshell, 120,000 members, acting in 164 countries, and I'm the 134th president of that wonderful organization, and I'm proud to be the first without a British passport, so that shows that we are getting more and more global and international as an organization. Risk management is very much part of my presidential agenda. RICS is really built on three pillars. It's professionalism, ethics and standards. If you combine this all together, responsible investment in times of the anomalies and the distortions in the market we see at the moment, I think is paramount. It should be paramount in 2016, which for me sometimes feels like 2006, and we all knew what happened and what kind of black swan came around the corner then. In my other role, with my other hat on, I'm a member of the management board and CRO effectively for the territories outside continental Europe of Union Investment Real Estate, one of the largest global real estate investors, in fact amongst the top 20 and the largest in Germany. We have assets under management in the order of 30 billion euros, and I'm effectively in charge of diversifying the portfolio, international exposure, and getting away with the home bias, which was built up over 51 years. We've come down from 70-80% assets in Germany now to 43%, so we've made some progress, and the intention is to do more. And again, responsible investment and the way we find risk-adjusted returns for our investors is what I do in the day job as well. So the night job and the day job come together quite pleasantly. But I'll say a bit more about the RICS initiative on that matter in a second.
Great, super. Thank you, Martin. Christiane.
Yeah, thank you, Richard. My name is Christiane Conrads. I'm a real estate lawyer. I'm with Lupp and Partner, a small boutique firm based in Munich. Our focus is on transactions, so my part is real estate transactions, and in addition to my advice on core real estate issues, I have spent quite some time on sustainability. I've worked in working groups together in a review company with Union Investment, with Generali and Wiesack and Cushman, and we managed over the last couple of years to develop some concepts with model clauses, certification schemes for building management and also green lease. And in my perspective, I think sustainability is one important pillar when it comes to risk management. So it can help you substantially to understand risks at a very early stage, and even to find procedures to minimize risks in the asset management process. So that's my focus. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Mahdi.
Yeah, good afternoon and welcome to everybody. I'm Mahdi Mokrane. I only have one hat on, which is the...
Lucky you!
Thank you. So I'm the head of strategy and research for LaSalle Investment Management for Europe. LaSalle is a global investment management company. Roughly speaking, about $58 billion worth of assets under management, but in very different forms, from securities to commingled funds, closed-ended funds, open-ended funds, as well as separate accounts. In Europe, we have about 24 billion euros of assets under management, and one of the key things we really want to achieve is actually outperforming, achieving performance results, but on a risk management basis. And within that, I think we really want to disentangle is the different risks we're facing, and we'll come back to that in a second. Our role is really to find scenarios by which we can then stress test our different strategies. We have about 40 different mandates or funds in Europe, and they all have different goals, they all have different clients behind them. Some of them very mature pension funds, other long-term investment strategies for, say, insurance companies, for example, or securities. So really it's about seeing what are the cycles, where are we in the different cycles. The capital market cycle is the trickiest one to forecast, and what can we do about it. And this is how we come about stress testing our strategies, having our fund managers react to our different scenarios. So that's one of the key pillars, and we have a number of tools to do that. and sustainability is one of those pillars of risk which we integrate within our strategies. And I'm privileged to be a member of the RICS, by the way, too.
Very good.
Guillaume.
Hello, my name is Guillaume Turcas. I'm head of office asset management and disposition for France, Benelux, and Spain within AEW. I'm also a member of the RICS, so it's happy to be, to be three of us, well, four of us, I might say, out of five.
Is you under pressure?
So just a few words about AEW Europe. So we're basically a competitor from Mahdi. So thank you for having me on the boat, because we're challengers.
Left it yet.
I got checked twice by security. So thank you for this. So roughly, it's approximately 18 billion euros over Europe. We've been pretty active in 2015. So we raised approximately 2 billion of capital last year to be invested. Some of it has been already invested, and the balance of it for this year. And we've also been pretty active in acquisitions and sales. Last year, it's roughly 5.5 billion euros. In terms of strategy and how we do asset management and we assess risk, we have inherited from the great knowledge from the man on my right here. So thank you for this. But we're, every day we're trying to update this. And I guess, I won't repeat what Mahdi said, because basically we're doing kind of the same thing within AEW. So I'm happy to go through the questions and to discuss with all of you. So thank you.
Great. Charles.
Afternoon, everyone. Thank you, LaSalle, for having us on New York, and PropertyEU for putting this together. My name is Charles Ostroumoff. I'm founding director of Arca Property Risk Management. We work with clients to protect capital values and enhance property portfolio returns. We do this specifically by the use of IPD property futures, and they're used to manage market risk, i.e. beta. My colleagues on my right manage property risk at the alpha or idiosyncratic level with good asset management on assets. Currently, have written a paper for the RICS Cobra conference on property risk management. So it's, as Martin's alluded to, a big theme and a growing theme, given all the volatility and tail risk out there at the moment.